I could not afford living in the city after working all day. I barely had enough to rent even a decent room. Then I found a room in a desolate part of town so cheap it made my chest sink just hearing the price. The landlord said only one thing: none of the tenants stay here for more than a month. I didn't ask why, because a poor man doesn't ask questions. I took the keys, and that day I made the last right decision of my life. The flat was old. Stains of damp covered the walls, the air smelled musty, and there was a silence that buzzed in my ears. The first night, I thought it's an old flat. I'll be fine. I was wrong. On the third night, just as I was drifting to sleep, tap tap. From inside the wall, I sat up, held my breath, my heart pounded. As if someone was scratching the wall from the inside, I tried to convince myself old pipes. Just an old building, but the sound wouldn't stop. And then a whisper, not a word, just the feeling that someone was standing too close. The next day, I talked to a neighbor, an old woman, eyes filled with constant fear. When I told her the flat number, her face turned pale. Why are you living there? I told the truth. It was cheap. She didn't laugh, she trembled. She explained every few months, a new tenant comes, some scream and run, some disappear quietly. And the last one, she paused, the last one never leaves. Now, things in the flat started to change. What I put somewhere would appear somewhere else. My reflection in the mirror looked tired, older than me. At night, lying down, I felt pressure on the edge of the bed, as if someone was sitting there, breath warm, foul-smelling. I didn't open my eyes because a voice whispered from within, if you see me, this flat will never let you leave. One night, mustering courage, I opened the wall. Inside, old clothes, bloodstains, and a diary on the last page. It read, I am the last tenant. This place won't let me leave. If you are reading this, you are next. My hand shook. At that moment, I heard footsteps behind me, slow, heavy, approaching. I couldn't turn around. I couldn't move. The lights went off on their own, and a voice echoed near my ear. Finally, someone came after me. Pressure crushed my chest. My breath stopped. I wanted to scream, but no sound came out.
The next morning, the landlord opened the door. The flat was empty. Only a new diary lay on the table. The first line was clear: a new tenant arrived today, and below it my name.
The landlord was deeply terrified, because this incident had happened many times before. The flat is still available for rent even today, at an extremely cheap price. But now, even the poorest person refuses to live there out of fear, because people have heard countless horrifying incidents about that house. That was today's story. Now tell me, from where and at what time are you watching this video, so I can understand how many people are watching this story alone at night. If you enjoyed the story, make sure to subscribe to the channel for the next episode. Turn on the bell notification so my videos can reach my viewers before anyone else. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.